Yoshi's Island get locked in, so that could potentially be our first stage.
Okay, here we go. Looks like we're going to be going for it as well. Yep. It is Yoshi's Island Brawl. And of course, we had this earlier. The French are coming alive, the Dutch are also coming alive.
A strong start coming out from Gluto. Gluto again maintaining the momentum that he had from the previous game and dealing all this damage. Space answering back with that back air, but only a little bit of a punish on the big up smash, that noggin from Wario.
Trading back big blows here, but the bigger blows coming out from the bigger man.
And one of the things with the stage, of course, it has slopes all around the stage. That'll interfere with the physics of the bike. It'll lead to some wacky scenarios. Great fair out shield. The up air is going to come out. Not enough to hit stock just yet. Not against a big boy like Wario.
Yeah, dodging around, just keeping that mercurial self sense alive. Gets the roller into forward smash. The ink brush there will be taking that first stock.
But that dash attack immediately answering back. Only 7% on Glutonny at the moment. Lovely nair out of shield. This is going to be a big chunk of damage. 59.4% on Space.
Just those wayward hits there of the up air.
Ooh, clanking with that roller was so crucial for Space. Had that not clanked, that might have been a confirm from Glutonny into maybe a waft or something else very powerful.
Yeah, gets the that back air into a run up and jab as well. It's been working out wonders. Oh, just chomps through the roller.
Lovely use of the trompe there. And a great forward air just to mitigate that pressure from Glutonny, but the offstage forward air from Glutonny himself more than enough to take that KO.
Quite a questionable splat bomb there from Space, though. You know, it is quite a slow move, and Glutonny just waiting. You know, just kind of like hovering around like a vulture, looking for that stock. Got it in the end. Back air. You can see as well the waft is ready, almost. Well, getting there. So that's almost ready.
What an apt comparison for Solary. Glutonny, a hungry vulture. Very fitting for his player, for his character. You see him just lurking, just on the prowl, waiting for that big moment, waiting for the hit. But instead, he's going to take a roller and he's going to take an ink brush to the face.
He goes to the stock once more. The deficit is about as big as after the combo, but immediately just gets one wayward trade. All he needs.
I was about to say this felt like a much larger lead for Glutonny than the percentages would let on, because of course that waft was there and it was able to get the KO right after that up tilt.
Glutonny, one game ahead of getting that revenge. The audience just doing what the audience do best, and it's jump and wave their hands in the air and say the words glue and toe.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have the Dutch crowd trying to cheer for Space. They want it.
Yeah, the Dutch crowd are just as excited, yeah. But we are in France, of course, so the voices are much quieter.
Oh, never mind. Knife rallying up the Dutch side, wanting to hear those cheers.
Interesting of Knives, they're game 2 now.
Betrayal.
In losers finals.
Betrayal.
Oh, Knives just a good sport.
So first, we have Yoshi's Island, and now we're having Lilac Cruise, two rather unorthodox stages that we haven't seen throughout this entire top 8, and now we're seeing both of them within this one set.
That's maybe the point, I guess. And immediately just Nair doing what it does best, leading to about 50% afterwards.
Very nice from Glutonny so far after a real strong start, but again, this was very similar to the previous game, and Space was the one to take the first stock.
Trying to find that grab maybe with the movement too much. Gets again that back air into run up jabs. Good, my voice is still going. Oh dear.
And now, as we're seeing a lot more back and forth, a lot of scrapping between these two trades, and a splat bomb hitting its mark. That's huge for Space.
Both percentages done, and the percentage that might come after it.
And now we see both these players kind of weaving around this one center platform. Great tech chase right there. Seeing the roll back and getting the dash attack. Huge shoulder barge. Right now, once again, Gluto kind of on the retreat, doesn't need to overextend, doesn't need to force the approach, knowing that he is the one in the lead, and Inkling can have a little bit of a hard time getting the KOs if she's not able to land that roller, and if she's not able to get that up throw into the up air. That's going to be a great chase. Again, these narrow platforms of Lilat, so low above the ground, very easy to kind of pressure them.
Absolutely, absolutely.
These space back airs from Space, very, very kind of diligent in his pressure. After up air, not enough.
Not just, yeah, even the high percentage as this is not going to be too likely. Get the parry into up tilt, it's not going to be enough to kind of confirm anything from, however.
And now we're seeing Glutonny go on the chase, knowing that he has the control of the situation. He wants to kind of press his advantage a little bit more. And
needing to land, but again, there's a thing, the combo extension coming out from Glutonny is just as strong as anyone else. Gets the up B out after the, well, as an edge guard there from the recovery, but Space cannot just seem to get the stock that he needs off at this point. It's very important to get this at least back one stock.
And all this damage being tacked on by Glutonny at the moment. 131 on Space. Finally gets the roller. Maybe just a brief moment where Glutonny dropped shield in that instance, but Space just able to capitalize very, very perfectly.
Parry, nothing from that one. Gets the back air into the jab once more. Disjoint on that back air is quite nice and is helping like supplement the these things working. Chop should be enough, I think. Oh no.
No rage on the part of Wario. Able to survive. Inkling, middleweight character, so not super heavy, not super light. Able to survive to reasonable percent.
Didn't get
falling
hit, though.
Out of the up B. Wow.
Immediate, oh wow.
Oh, unfortunate SD coming out from Space. Uncharacteristic from a player as efficient and as well calculated as him.
Yeah. Oh my word. Oh.
Now here is the explosion. The 0 turn death from Glutonny from one net. That one opening he found at 0% was enough to take that stock. Lilat really not helping out Space in that instance. 2-0 for Glutonny.
Space now needing to mount a large comeback. Looks like Lilat perhaps wasn't the best choice for him. I know maybe he felt like there were things that he can make happen with that one, but you were talking about, you know, the how low the platforms were down. That actually really helped, you know, help Glutonny manage to connect with other things and be able to catch Space above him.
Absolutely. I believe the third game is on Kalos Pokemon League. Oh no, we're going back. The French once again erupting in cheer for Glutonny. They want to see him fight against MK Leo in the grand finals. They want to see him really take it to him. But Space still has a lot to say. He still has a lot left in him, a lot left in the tank of the Inkling.
Literally. Here we go, game 3 on Town and City, as we said. Losers finals, the winner of this game will go on to play MK Leo in grand finals and have a bit of a job ahead of them.
That's going to be a big punish from Glutonny. Oh no, doesn't get the second hit of the nair. Oh, stage bite, but the great recovery of Inkling, making it back across the other side of the stage.
Big fan of that, that was nice, enjoyable. Bit of fun. Up tilt, up air, back air. Once again, was a bit of a trade though, so something using the bike to get across immediately and just not let Space have any room to breathe.
Movement from Space at the moment, just trying to move around to create an opening versus Glutonny's offense, but so far not really working. Tries to go for the up B out of field, and now this is Space's opportunity.
Have a little bit of time, but the back end does connect. It's going to be an early stock lead. Only 25% on Glutonny.
Beautiful start, and again getting the confirm, but doesn't get the up air this time. Uncharacteristic of Glutonny to drop that combo, maybe trying to go for something else instead.
Oh yeah, jumping immediately, seeing the roller come out, just hammering that jump and A-button.
And again, just the thing is, when you're suffering at this deficit versus Wario, it is doubly as bad because that waft is gradually building bit by bit. You know that one solid confirm will be the end of Space's second stock, but an up throw into the up air not going to connect just yet. For the forward air, very similar to what we saw versus MK Leo.
the platform was coming out, and it almost looked like Gluto was trying to get around it, but one gets the stock anyway. There's the waft. One stock left potentially for Space in this tournament. Can he do what he needs to do? Pull out some magic, pull a rabbit from the hat, and get this game back. But Glutonny is just not slowing down.
It is 72%. Looking so bleak for Space at the moment, and he misses the ledge. How unfortunate. What an unfortunate way to end an otherwise spectacular run from Space. He will be bowing out in 3rd place.
Played so fantastically across the weekend, but it looked like the tank just ran out.